Welcome to MLA Command tutorial. Now let us see how we solve this indices equation. Alright, this is JAMB 2018. Alright, now if 2 raised to the power of x plus y equals 16 and 4 raised to the power of x minus y equals 1 over 32. Now find the value of x and y. Alright, now looking at this, the first thing first we just need to do is to consider the two base, both on the left hand side and on the right hand side. Now, what is the factor that connects the two base? It is 2. Alright, so since we know the factor, we have to change this to the same base on the left hand side so that it will be able we'll be able to simplify it further. So and as such here we have that 2 raised to the power x plus y equals, now changing this to a base of 2, we'll have 2 raised to the power what? 4, because 2 raised to the power 4 will give you 16. Now since now we have the two base reconciling, we can now take the two base out, so we are left with what? The 2 powers x plus y equals what? 4. Now this is equation what? 1. Now let us bring down this. Here we have 4 raised to the power of x minus y, then equals 1 over what? 32. Now you can see that this is in the form of indices and this is in the form of fraction. Let us transform this in the form of what? Indices. And by so doing, we have 4 raised to the power of x minus y. We have what? 3, that means 32, all raised to the power what? Minus 1. Because there's a law that tells you that 1 over x equals x raised to the power what? Minus 1. Alright, so as such now, we have to reconcile both the left hand side and the right hand side. Now here we have 4 and here we have 32. We can see that there is no common base, because we can't, if you have to change this to a base of 4, there is no power. A base of 4 we have to give it 32. Now we will now look for a common factor, and this common factor is 2 and 2. Alright, so now change this to 2, so to a base of 2 rather. So we now have 2 raised to the power 2, then we put your in x minus y, then equals, now change this to a base of 2, which is this. Now this power will give you what? 5, now into minus what? 1. Alright, so and always take note that there's also a law that tells you that x raised to the power m and n will give you x raised to the power what? Mn. Alright, okay, now if you have to apply that law here and here, so here you have that 2 raised to the power 2x minus y, minus 2y, because these two multiply this, so equals now 2 raised to the power 5 times minus 1. Here we have what? Minus what? 5. Now we can now cancel out the two base since they are common. So here you have 2x minus 2y equals minus what? 5. This is equation 2. So alright, now let us bring the two equations together and resolve. You have x plus y equals 4, and here you have 2x minus 2y equals minus what? 5. Now this particular expression has led us to simultaneous equation. Now how do we tend to resolve for the two unknown? What we just need to do is to resolve using the elimination method, and by elimination method we must ensure that either of these unknown have the same coefficient. Now but since they don't have the same coefficient, now we can make it to have the same coefficient by multiplying this by the coefficient of whatever unknown you want to eliminate here. So here you have 2, and here we multiply by what? By 1. So multiplying through equation 1 by 1 by 2, here you have 2x plus 2y equals 8. Then 1 times 2x, we have 2x, minus 1 times minus 2y, we have minus 2y equals minus what? 5. Now as this, now we can see we now have the same coefficient. We can now what? Eliminate. But it's preferable we eliminate y, because they are both having plus and negative sign, so it is very easy. So we can now add the two equations. By adding this plus this will give us what? 4x. Now by adding this one give us what? 0. Now 8 plus minus 5 will give us 3. So by so doing, we can now divide both sides by 4. So this will have this. So our x will now give us 3 over 4. Alright, now that we've gotten the value of x to be 3 over 4, let us now put in the value of x equals to 3 over 4 in either this or this. Alright, but let's make use of this. So here we have x plus y equals 4. So replacing x for 3 over 4, we have 3 over 4 plus y equals 4. Okay, for us to eliminate this or making y the subject of the relation, let us subtract 3 over 4 from both sides. So here we have 3 over 4 minus 3 over 4 plus y equals 4 minus 3 over 4. So we can now cancel out this. So here we are left with what? Y equals 4 minus 3 over 4. Now this we further, so using the, so we can now simplify further. What is the LCM here? We have 4. Now 4 in 1 we have 4. 4 times 4 we have 16. Then minus 4 in 4 here is 1. 1 times minus 3 we have what? 3. Alright, so here we now have that y equals 16 minus 3 we have what? 13 over what? 4. Final answer. So our x also equals 3 over 4. Alright, and if you equate these two unknown these two values into this, you will see it will give you 16. And when you equate all this to this also, it will give you 1 over 32. Alright, thank you and God bless you.